guys, it's Laura and welcome back to the Broom Closet. You're kind of getting a raw deal here today. I wanted to do a video kind of explaining myself. I know a lot of you are going to sit back and say, you don't need to explain yourself. You know, we understand life gets in the way. But I feel, can't think of the word now. My brain functioning is not with me today. I kind of feel like I've been sort of in a way letting you guys down video-wise across, you know, specifically my personal channel. I know I've only got a couple of videos up and I haven't really been putting a lot of content up for you guys, and I feel really bad about that, and I know that I've been really sparse on the crochet channel and my art channel as well. Basically, as many of you know, usually around the holidays I get like this slump where I just don't want to do anything. It mostly stems, you know, from some history and family conundrums, I guess, that just kind of leave me feeling blah, and I just don't want to get into filming, mostly because I feel like how I feel is gonna like come across on the footage. And then this year I kind of gave myself a kick in the arse, to put it mildly, to do some holiday crochet videos. And I realized that while I was filming these videos, even though I still was not feeling like myself, it didn't come across on the footage. So I kind of realized that in order for me to get out of this slump or this miserable way of feeling, that I kind of had to force myself into changing how I do things. Which kind of leads into my word for the year, which is Novaturient. I'm going to put that somewhere across the bottom of the screen. I kind of stumbled across the word on Pinterest one day, and it just really described exactly what I wanted for 2015. The basic broad spectrum definition of Novaturient means wanting drastic or life-altering changes in your life. And that's very much what I want from 2015. As many of you know, 2014 was just like a bad year. And now that I'm in 2015, though we're only, you know, 12 or 13 or so days into it, and it doesn't appear to be changing all that much, I know that in order to create this massive change that I want, I have to start implementing smaller changes into my daily activities. So for me, Novaturient really just sums it all up, especially after last year. I need some form of drastic change. I don't know if it's a scenery change or if I just need to implement all of these smaller little changes into my personal daily life to invoke a larger change across all avenues. Come here, Boots. Come here, Baba. I will bring Boots. Boots is here today. Say hi, Boots. Say hi. He had a little accident last night with my kitchen table, and so we've been kind of watching him like a hawk, just to make sure that he's okay, but he seems to be, you know, okay at the moment. But he's been enjoying a lot of mommy and me time, I guess. And if my camera starts to shake, it's because Boots is now rubbing himself against my tripod. So for me, I really need a change. I need something different in my life. Now that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop crocheting or doing art or, you know, putting out content for you guys. It just means that I'm going to try to put out more content for you guys. So this is the reason why I'm going to be doing, you know, weekly Q&A videos across my channels. The reason I'm going to try to do, you know, more like broad spectrum monthly favorites on this channel. Why I'm going to try to do like maybe a monthly book review. I was going to do a weekly book review because I tend to read really quickly. But the books that I want to start reading are kind of big, and with my schedule, it's going to take me a month to get through them. So I've decided to go with, you know, a monthly book review, weekly Q&As, more pet videos, stuff like that. I need to make the change for myself, because if I don't make the change for myself, then it's not going to get any better for anybody else. I've been, if you haven't noticed, across most of the videos that I've put out over the last couple of months, I've been really sick. The flu is not my friend this year. As you can see, I still have a little bit of swelling here. I had a deadly toothache about 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm still waiting for all the swelling to go down. I have no pain anymore, but the swelling is still there. You should have seen it the other day. I got up and I had to go to work, and my boss looks at me and he says, "Whoa." And I'm like, yeah, I'm a little swollen. I looked like a chipmunk on half of my face. I was going to post a picture of it, but then I was really self-conscious about it, so I didn't bother to do that. So it's been pretty much a lot of me just being at home if I didn't have to go to work or something like that, and just trying to mentally prepare myself for the changes of this year. So yeah, basically that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about slumps and lack of motivation and organization, because even though in my mind I'm very organized, I know where everything is, I know the things that need to be done, I know, you know, I have my lists and I have my planners. Oh, speaking of planners, I will be doing a updated planner video for you guys probably after this video. Yes, Boots. What was I saying? I have my list, I have my things to do, I know what I need to get done. I just can't seem to get the kick in the ass, so to speak, to get it done. I get up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have my morning coffee and, you know, my morning cigarette and jibber jabber with all my critters and think, okay, today's the day, I'm gonna get a whole bunch done. And then it doesn't happen. I don't know if it's because I just get distracted because I get into my studio, and as many of you know, my studio is a really small space, so I have a lot of stuff in here that could easily distract any 2-year-old. And I have all the good intentions in the world every single morning to get up and get it done, and I realize that halfway through the day I've got nothing done. At least nothing of major importance. Yeah, I may have made a new list and I may have written in my planners, but nothing that I'm writing down is actually getting done, and I've noticed that I'm getting worse and worse at that. So for me, it's mandatory at this point in my life. I have to give myself that kick in the ass because nobody else is going to do it for me. And it's not so much that, because my husband likes to say, oh, well, you have too much on your plate. To the normal person, this would be a lot on a person's plate. 3 channels, 3 websites, working an outside of the home job. I help my friend Dusty down at the car lot every now and then when he needs some help working on cars. You know, I have a lot on my plate, but I'm also a person, I don't like to be bored. I do not like to sit around and do anything. Like, yes, I have a TV in my studio. Yes, I have cable in my studio. But I'm not necessarily sitting down and just watching TV. Most of the time, unless I'm filming, the TV is on, but I'm not actually watching it. It's just the background noise. Some days, putting on music just isn't enough. Boots! Come see Mama. So for me, and even when I do say, okay, I'm going to sit down and watch TV, I cannot just sit there and just watch TV. I either have a sketchbook or my art journal and my pens and markers with me, or I have a crochet hook and yarn in my hand, or I'm sitting there and cross-stitching while I'm watching TV. I'm just not a person that sits down for very long and does nothing. Even when I'm not feeling well with the flu, I can't just sit around. The thoughts of staying in bed all day terrify me on a level that I never thought possible. And being an insomniac, all the things that I'm not getting done during the day come back to bite me when I go to bed. I don't go to bed till super late at night anyway, as Christy from Golf Sprite can attest to, because there have been many nights where we have been up till, you know, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning on Skype, and it's not necessarily that we're talking about, you know, work-related things, we're just talking. Boots. And we literally talk about just about everything. But because we're both very introverted people, we can talk to each other like we could not talk to other non-introverted people. But we don't like to be bored. We don't want to be sitting around doing absolutely nothing. So when I go to bed at night, my mind is in overdrive of, oh, well, you didn't get this done, you didn't get that done. Or I'll get a new idea that'll pop into my head and I immediately have to get up and go write it down, because if I don't, if I by chance get to sleep, I will have forgotten it by morning. Or if I don't get to sleep, I will have so many other things running through my mind that that one idea will get lost in the mix. So not only am I bad at getting things done, apparently, and it being an insomniac does not help the situation. Bootsy, stop that. It's just, I need to make a change. And it doesn't matter, it could be just making a simple change. It could be changing the clothes that I wear, changing the foods that I eat, could be, it could be anything. Taking a different class. Some little change is better than no change, and I think that it will truly help the slump or lack of motivation that I have. So yeah, okay, Boots is playing with this fuzzy scarf that my mom gave me, and apparently he just adores this thing. Show it to peoples. See, I wear a scarf. Oh, my big boy. So, yeah, and I know I probably, like, rambled a little bit here, but that's kind of what my mind does all the time. I get it in my head that I gotta get this, 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 and this done, and I get that, that, and that done, but had nothing to do with this, this, and this, because my mind is in constant, ramble mode, basically, is basically what I want to say. So that causes worse motivation, worse slumps, and not getting anything done. So I have made a conscious decision for this year that I have to make a change. My word for the year is Novaturient, and I think that making the small changes will get me to that massive change, which will not only benefit me in the long run, as far as, you know, my life, my health, my path, my work, but it will also help with my ability to create new content, more content for you guys. And I think that's pretty much all the rambling I'm going to do for right now, because almost 14 minutes and I just rambled on. It may have, I don't know if any of you guys will get anything out of this video at all, but I really needed to get all of that out. And I also needed to let you guys know what my 2015 word was. I had really tried last year and the year before to pick a word for the year, but it just didn't seem like any of the words fit. And then all of a sudden, this year I wasn't even going to pick a word, and it just kind of, I stumbled across the word on Pinterest one day. I was like, oh my god, that is the word for 2015, because that is exactly what I want. So here you go, that's the lump sum of it. I'm going to start filming my updated planner video for 2015, and hopefully I'm going to get some more footage up for you guys this week. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys all again really soon. Don't forget to check below for all my links. If you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then you won't miss any of the weird videos that come out of this channel. And don't forget to let your brooms fly free. Bye!